Welcome back to Life with Us TV. It's your girl Annette.
And it's your boy, Stan Lab.
How are you all
What's
doing?
going on tonight, family? How y'all been in the last week? Yeah, because we won't.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, because we weren't here last week.
Yeah, I see y'all speaking in the comments. What's up? What's up?
Happy delayed, belated 420 and Easter Sunday.
Yeah, man. So hopefully y'all had a good time at church and with your family.
Look, in person or virtually.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to figure out why they're over here.
I'm spinning, so I'm like, are we really live?
Yeah,
are we live, y'all?
I think we live.
That if we ever take a break for a week, when we come back, technology says to hell with y'all.
Yeah, but anyway, we see out in these YouTube streets. What's up? Hopefully we back. I see y'all said a black screen. I think we should be back now.
We back.
Yep. So out in these YouTube streets, the goddamn MSC World America is pretty much breaking the YouTube streets.
It is.
What's going on, Damon and Kwani?
Hey, fam.
So do we got anybody in the chat that you actually been on the World America? And if you have, how was it? Should we all go? Do we need to go? If you've been?
What I've been hearing has been very, very, very positive.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know some of you all have said that you were gonna wait until the regular paying passengers. Wait a minute, if y'all can hear us.
Yeah, we go.
Something just did a kapoop in the night. It's not even dark yet. So if y'all can hear us, we still here.
What is happening in these streets tonight?
Hey, listen to this elevator music. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. This skit happens every time we take a break.
Yeah. Every time.
Every time. You have to laugh. Blum, 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 blum. Wow. To keep your sanity.
There we go. So the devil thought he had me. I got away. Hey, look. Hey, we can't let the devil control the airwaves tonight. We in control of this right here, buddy.
It's freaking hilarious. It's almost like we literally can time it to a T. It's like they say, you want to take a break? Shut them off. Mm-hmm. Like Teddy said, cut them off.
So y'all got too much anointment on here tonight. Y'all need to calm that anointment down. And y'all making the devil mad tonight.
I see y'all like my elevator music. You'll never find.
All right,
blum,
I see.
Blum, blum, blum.
Let me see what we got here. Come on. Come on. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Cameron said,
World America got me. And now y'all are so big we can't even read the rest of the screen.
You know they not doing it. It's me.
No, I said it's for us.
There we go.
The screen is so big we can't see the rest of what y'all saying.
Say World America got me looking at Carnival like better step it up.
That is one thing that I can say about Carnival that really does piss me off, because it's almost like your cousins with the mindset that as long as it runs, we go keep on pushing it. So you don't got the insurance money check to get your back glass fixed, and you don't cash the check, but yet you still riding down the road with the plastic bag over your window.
Allah.
That's what Carnival is. And as much as we love the Cuzzins, I will call you out every freaking time that y'all are doing that black people skit.
That's what we do. I see we got, what's up, Aunt Shillo? Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. We greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wendell said, I'm still going on Carnival and Virgin.
Yes, sir. Say, it's our life. Say, MSC is our next cruise line. They took, look like some beautiful ships. Yeah, they are beautiful. They most definitely they are beautiful.
Yeah, when I saw the design of that ship, I said, "Oh, they're coming for Royal Caribbean."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's almost like they were like, move this around because they can't say we stole that. do that.
Yep.
Carry the one. Boom, got you.
Yeah, man. So I can't wait till we can get on there because we definitely gonna get on there.
At some point.
We wanted to get on there this year, but we're not sure if our schedule is gonna allow it.
Yeah.
Because we got so much on the books already of what we're gonna be doing. But I see y'all in the comments saying that y'all guys love the shirts.
Dang.
Actually, how these shirts came about before we tell you about the shirts.
It was a joke.
Yeah, so the queen was just actually working and she said, this is my travel shirt just popped in my head, like, let's put on a shirt. So when we was buying the shirts for the group trip for Jamaica, the company gave us a deal to get some more shirts. And we was like, hey, let's just put it on the shirt, put it on the Facebook page and see if the cousins like the shirt. And then y'all was like, whoa, yeah, I like them shirts. So actually, we do have bigger sizes now.
And colors.
So
I think we have like 8 colors.
Yeah, something like that. So I got the black one on, as you can see, and the queen got the red one. So if you get out there, you should see your size and the color you want.
Yes.
If you want one of these shirts.
Yep, they go up to 5X. There's only one color, which is the gold color, that does not go to 5 and 4X. So all the way up to 3X in the gold color. Every other color, you'll be able to get sizes up to 5X.
Yes, indeed. So
and we appreciate anybody that's already ordered. Everybody should have theirs by now, except for probably one order that we sent out either yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't even remember.
Yeah,
everything is a blur.
Yes, sir. So if you want one, run on over there.
Hey, Tiffany, how you doing?
Thank you, family.
We miss y'all.
All right, so we always be assuming that everybody knows about our group trips. Oh, how you get a shirt, Darrell?
Good question. We didn't say that, did we?
Yeah. Down in the description, you can go to the store. It's gonna be our store. You should see down in the description. It should take you right over.
But if you're listening, code CODE FUN FUN travel at .com /shop. You confusing the people by keep talking. Code funtravel.com /shop.
Yeah, and I'm gonna drop it in the chat too. Here you go. So you make it easy for you to run on.
But I said for the people that's driving. Right.
All right. So now for the upcoming group trips, because we want to assume that everybody know it. So a lot of the family members, the cousins, come and say, "Hey, we want to be able to travel with y'all. Is y'all traveling this time? You traveling that time?" So we just assume that we put it out there enough
that people know.
But it seems like sometimes it's not enough. So we're gonna let you know what's available. We have more trips than this, but quite a few of them are sold out.
Yes.
So what we have available is our Virgin coming up in July. So July is our Good and Grown Virgin Voyages trip. We actually is going July the 20th through July the 27th of this year.
7 day, y'all.
Yep, it's a 7 day. And now this one right here, because we are past the final payment date, all the funds are due at once. So if you want to join us in July, we will glad to have you. So if July don't work for you, we're going to flip you right on over to next year for Good and Grown Cayman Islands on Virgin Voyages. That's June the 13th through June the 18th, 2026. Again, that's on Virgin Voyages. So if your schedule is clear in June of next year and you don't got nothing to do, if your birthday, wedding anniversary, you just want to just celebrate your goddamn self, come on, join us up on there in June of 2026. And then last but not least will be the Alaska. If you always been wanting to take an Alaska trip, but you didn't want to plan it yourself, or you didn't know if I would want to do it or not, but we got it going on. It's going to be July the 10th through July the 17th, 2026. And that's going to be on Celebrity Edge. So that's Celebrity Edge. So
I'm excited about that one.
Yep. So we're going to actually be up on there. So if you are interested, here is the link to the group trips, and also it's linked in the description as well.
Yep.
So now that we're gonna, it's gonna let me paste it.
You're doing it right. It's that.
Let me see.
There you go.
No, that's
why I wasn't doing that.
Wrong one. All right, let's try it again.
Yeah. So sometimes we get on here and we don't want to feel like we're pushing what we got going on down your throats, but You would not believe how many emails I have to answer every day in the comments, all over Instagram. When is your next trip?
Yeah.
You got anything coming up for this year? And I'm like, those things have been out for a year.
Yeah.
But everybody doesn't see everything.
All right. So and also
you keep cutting me off.
You be cutting me off too.
What the hell is happening tonight?
I just wanted to say.
What the hell? Do we need to cut the cameras off?
No. Hey,
we're gonna square up in a minute.
So we're gonna level up and we're gonna start talking about it a little bit more. And if we say it too much, be like, hey, just be like, hey, cuz we got it, yo, we got it. And we'll pipe it down. But we just want everybody to know, because we want to give you an opportunity to be able to cruise with us and hang out with us at sea. We want you to have the opportunity, and we don't want you to miss it because you didn't know.
Yep. Gary said, tell him to read, Queen.
All right.
Do not trigger me tonight. Do not trigger me with that one word, read.
All right. I see Deacon Preston is in the house. What's going on? Deacon has entered the building. Hey, Deacon.
We sorry.
Sorry that you had to clean the church last week.
He said he shampooed the carpets and everything.
And we canceled church at the last minute on you. So we apologize. So we'll pay you double this week for your services. But we appreciate the $20 super chat. Yeah, we were. Say, hey, cousins. Hello, Pastor Stanley and Sis Lynette. Pray y'all doing well. We are, brother. We are doing very well on tonight.
Busy, but well.
Last week, we was fried, died, and laid to the side.
And then my good friend's mom passed away. So, trying to be as supportive as I can be. So, yeah, we needed Thursday off. But with
Jay Michelle said, Deacon Preston, instead of paying my tithes, I ordered a shirt. That's what we do too.
We do. We really do that, don't we? Why is you standing on this side, my friend?
All right, I see it's 294 you guys in the house. So if you getting any value out this live or you having fun, don't forget to smash that like button.
Says a lot of Geminis in the chat tonight.
Oh, okay.
So we got married June 14th. Is that during Gemini season? Is that why we had so many crazy motherfucking things happen on our wedding day?
Maybe. Yeah, we wouldn't even, man, y'all won't even believe the stuff that happened on our wedding day. I don't even know where to start of the crazy stuff that happened.
Y'all want to hear about this? Kid?
Yeah, in the chat. Well, before we get into that, we need to find out if any new family is in the house.
Yes, we need that. We're rude.
So if you are new to the channel and new to the live stream, put in the chat me. Because over here, the family, we like to support each other. So we want to just put our virtual arms around you and welcome you to the family.
Welcome.
And then if you coming in from the replay, also, we put our arms around you too and welcome to the family. So just put me if you new here. First live. Okay, me. I see you. Yes, indeed.
There's a lot of.
That's right, Dad. Walk us down the aisle with you. Yeah. What's going on, Desmond? What's going on, Michelle? What's that? Aiden, Tammy. Oh, Tammy said it's my second live.
Oh, cool.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome
You're new
back.
enough. You're new enough.
Yeah. So over here on the lives, we don't take nothing serious over here. We just come. We be talking about cruising and everything else.
Yeah.
So we was talking about our wedding, one of the lives, but we was talking the other week. It was like we hadn't told them like the crazy stuff that happened when we got married. Yeah. And the hell that we freaking went through. Y'all want to hear about that? Put yes or no in the chat if you want to hear about that. And while I'm waiting on you guys, I see what's going on. Seth Stone the third. Thank you so much, fam, for the $9.99 super chat. Said much love. Hope y'all are doing. I hope y'all been doing good. Can't wait for your Jamaica. Yes, indeed. I need to order one of them shirts too. Hashtag Team Taurus 429.
Oh, shucks.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, what you got going on for your birthday? Like it's right here. What you gonna do? I want to hear all about it.
All right. They said yes, because I know a lot of you guys already watched the Holy Ghost wedding video. So if you haven't seen that, if you go on YouTube and type in Holy Ghost wedding, you're gonna see our wedding clip of when we said I do. But yeah, go ahead, baby. What we gonna start at, man?
Well, let's start off with the fact that I got picked up in the wrong limousine.
Yeah.
So we ordered white. I got picked up in a black limousine. And black limousines, in my opinion, the style back then reminds me of a hearse. So I was already pissed off.
Yeah. We ordered a white one.
Yeah. So then this storm came from out of nowhere. When I say storm, I'm not talking about some, oh, good luck. No. Do I need a canoe to get to the church kind of rain? Like, it was crazy. So when we pulled up, me and my matron, we couldn't even get out of the limousine.
Well, let's even back up to the limousine or what happened to the limousine.
What?
So when we was
we didn't even got there yet.
Oh, we didn't go. Okay.
Yeah,
got you.
That was after the ceremony.
Right. Okay. Keep the train.
So then the ceremony happens, and I'm like, why isn't the coordinator coming out here to get us? Not the rain don't went away at this point, but why isn't the coordinator coming to get me out of this car? Like, what's going on in there that I should know something about? Well, come to find out, because for some reason people just made every excuse in the world not to go to their dress fittings. So a lot of people's stuff we had to bring down with us to the final rehearsal, and they still probably did not try them on until the time it was time to get dressed for the wedding.
Yeah.
And somebody's goddamn pants were capris. Another person's pants did not fit at all.
Right.
So he couldn't be in the wedding at all. So he ended up giving his to another one of the fellas. That it was a cool switch off. It was almost like God made it that way. He fit the tux pants to a T. Thank God that we had a seamstress on site.
Yeah.
She took the goddamn hem out them goddamn pants.
What y'all know about that? Taking the hem out them pants, boy.
They fell right where they needed to fall. They fell. So they were in the limousine, and my matron of honor's gown got wrinkled to the motherfucking gods. Like, it was like, you would have thought it was like a crushed type of material. No. By the time we got from where we were coming from to the church, all that rain, all that sitting, she was wrinkled. I was like, let's just get this goddamn wedding over, because now it's starting to feel ghetto to me. And I mean, I do have a ghetto side to me, but I don't want my wedding to look ghetto.
Right.
So the service itself was fine.
Well, you missed one thing.
What happened?
Before we get into the ceremony, when you talking about the clothes, so one of the groomsmen on my side decided on the day of the wedding.
Oh yeah.
He didn't want to be in the wedding, and so he just didn't show up.
He wanted to play basketball.
It was something else that was going on, and he just decided not to show up. And luckily that there was another brother there that wasn't supposed to be in the wedding, and his tux fit him to the T. Yeah. Like, as if he went and originally got fitted for it. And then we had a praise dancer that was supposed to have been in the wedding.
Oh yeah.
And well in advance, and then almost at the last minute told us that they couldn't do it. So we had to end up finding another person to do the praise dance in the wedding at the last minute. But yeah,
thank God for Taz.
Yeah.
But the wedding itself, smooth. Like the ceremony itself, like nothing happened. Didn't nobody fall off the podium, no nothing. Everything was good. Then it was time to leave the church and go to the reception hall, which was probably like 30 minutes away.
That's when a lot of the BS started happening.
We were in the limousine, right? And Stanley looked at me. He said,
"Wait a minute,
I smell smoke."
Yeah.
I said, "I'm about to freaking lose my skin."
And mind you, the smoke was coming out the cup holders in the back of the limousine.
And so I was like, looking,
and I'm like, "Is the cup holders on fire?"
So he opens it up, and something sparked up out of the cup holder.
Yeah.
And him and his best man is like,
what the hell is going on?
Now, mind you, it's a rack of us in this limousine at this point. I think my mama was in there.
That was quite
matron maids, flower girls. Like, we packed up in the limo now. That's what you do. You come in with the interest. So we had to pull outside the road because now, the whole time we was in the ceremony, the man had the limousine running.
He had the car running, yeah.
And when we came and walked out the door after saying I do, we walked right into the hood of the goddamn limousine up, and it is smoking.
And it's in our wedding video.
It is in the wedding video.
It's in the wedding video.
And I said, me and God got a beef. People don't like for me to say that, but when it comes to the stuff that happens to me, there's no explanation other than the fact that me and God got beef. And when I see him, we're going to have to talk about it because the stuff that happens makes no sense. I'm like, I can't have a perfect day. Just one. My life ain't perfect. Give me a perfect day. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. And before you continue, those of y'all who just coming on into the live, we actually talking about our crazy wedding story. So we told everybody that if you haven't went on YouTube to see our wedding, we had a Holy Ghost wedding that went viral. So now we just talking about the craziest stuff that'll happen. So to catch y'all up. Yeah. All right, go ahead, baby.
So now we on side the road. And the entire wedding party and everybody that's coming behind us to go to the reception is on side the road. Like it's a funeral, right? So our bishop comes up to the daggone limousine and he said, don't y'all pay for nothing. Mind you, our bishop is from Southeast DC. He's a bishop, but he hood. So he was like, don't y'all pay for nothing. And then I guess the man heard him say that. He don't put the hood down. It just took off. And Bishop's head is still in the window.
Right.
I was like, you trying to kill the bishop. So then we get to the reception. Everything was fine. Reception was dope. Blah 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 blah.
No, we didn't make it to the reception. You forgot.
Wait a minute.
You forgot the one pivotal part. So we had left the church, and not even 5 minutes into the ride, the car started going. And we broke down on side of the road
again.
So we was broke down on side of the road for at least 15 to 20 minutes because we had to let the car cool off because he had the car running, like the Queen said, all service. And so after that, anything get crazy after that? I think that was it.
The thing that got crazy after that was, okay, so now everybody's reception over. Time to go. So we packing up. And they were like, Lynette, and our cake had like 6-7 tiers. The cake was huge. So people were taking whole cakes home.
Yeah.
And so the top tier, of course, y'all know that belongs to us. It was boxed up with our name on it with the topper on top of the box. So that if you even thought about picking this box up, you know what's in this box.
Right.
Stanley goes to get the box and there is no cake. He cannot find this box and he's looking around and he's frantic. And for some reason, he looked out the door. And one of my family members on my mama's side.
Yeah.
Stole our freaking cake.
Yup. And get ready to put it in their car.
So Stanley ran behind us. That's my cake.
That's our cake.
And she was like, oh, I ain't thought y'all wanted it.
Like,
now we know that you got a thing about taking skit that don't belong to you, but my cake,
right?
Like when does discretion kick in here?
Right.
Then after that, everything was fine. Then our honeymoon, we got bussed in on by
housekeeper.
So face down, ass up kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's all y'all need to hear. But
that's
it was a lot more stuff going on.
Yeah, this ain't just not coming back right now, but I see some super chats in the house. So I hope y'all enjoyed that little story, the crazy stuff that happened in the way. What's going on, Kendo?
Hey, Kendo, what's going on?
Come on. All right, thank you for the $19.99 super chat. Fam said to buy some holy wine because I know you stressing out. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Here's the thing. My job is actually easy when it comes to planning these trips until I get to the planning phase, which is what I'm in now. And it's not even that it's hard on me. It's when the break of communication between what I need to do at those facilities are delayed as they are there on island time, like a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And then also on clientele side, when I keep getting the same repetitive stuff and I'm like, I've answered that. So it's like this. And I'm like, is it me? Is it me? Because help me help you.
What? Oh,
Yeah, it jumped.
Yeah. What's going on, Ian? Thank you so much for the $49.99 super chat. You always be coming through here and just blessing the socks off of us. We greatly appreciate it. Said you aren't pushing anything down our throats. Keep promoting your group trips. Every chance you get, you should do it at the start and the end of the live videos. Hashtag business owners. You know what? Praise the Lord for you. Praise the Lord for you, fam. Yeah, that's one thing about us. We don't ever want to feel salesy. We want to give more value than we ask from y'all.
Yeah.
that's just who we are. It's like we don't like for our hand to be out like this. We like for the we going like this. Here you go. Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Take this abundance. Take these blessings.
Lachelle said, "The crazier the wedding, the blessed the marriage."
Yes, and that's so enough been true for us.
Yeah.
But somebody asked us how long we had been married. So we got married in 2002. So it'll be 23 years in June 14th. Be 23 years.
If y'all don't know anything about me, I'm like the male in the relationship when it comes to dates. I literally don't know my age. I know my anniversary date, but when it comes to like years and stuff, that's him. He'd be like 23 years. 20. I'm like, I don't know.
So in that wedding video, when the bishop said y'all don't know the hell, like it was so much like
we were going to the justice of the peace.
Yeah, we was gonna be like we was gonna count the loss and be like forget all that. Yeah, and like just forget it. And so we got there, boy. At the end when he said I do, it was time to give him a praise, boy.
Yeah, Shannon said always ready for a new story. It's literally like. I always said, if you were to cut me open or be in one of my therapy sessions, I would be a millionaire because the stuff that I have contended with my entire life and still right now, it is worthy of being put in print.
Right.
you can't make this up.
Let's say, did you read that one?
Kadena said, respectfully, was she a crackhead? No, she just has a. She just steals.
That sort of was a crackhead move.
Yeah, no, she just steals.
Yeah. Yeah. So like Ezel said, I don't kill, I steal.
And this is not something that we like discovered then. We knew this. I just didn't think she was stealing back out of a wedding cake.
When Wendell said y'all nasty.
We tried to be.
No, that they're going. What you call it was nasty. That lady that tried to bust in on us.
Yeah, she was trying to cop a look without paying. I mean,
she wanted to get a
hey, listen. Sometimes it's worthy of being paid for, but if the money ain't right, you can't see.
Say, we brought that sex to the yard. We got to finish the rep.
I teach you, but I gotta charge.
Oh Lord, let me see.
Yeah, the sticker fingers ain't no joke. I said, did she really steal the top of the freaking cake?
Kenny Moment. Thank you, Wendell, for the $9.99 super chat. Greatly appreciate that. What's up, Anthony? Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. Said, what up, fam? Just got off the Legend today. For my birthday cruise to Cozumel. It was the last sail out of Tampa for the Legend. The 7th and cruising 2 years.
7th cruise in 2 years.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Glad you had a good time.
Yeah, man. Glad you had a good time.
I was actually sitting here last week and I looked at Stanley and I was like, if Jamaica was more solidified right now, I physically
we be on a ship. Break. We be on a ship right now.
Yeah, I was like, I physically need a break, but this kind of stuff that I'm securing right now, I feel better doing it when I'm at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need a break.
What's going on, Raymond? How you been, brother? What's going on? See it with C. What's going on, fam?
I want to hear about the trip. I'm so behind on videos, man.
Yeah, sorry tonight, y'all, that can't put the messages on the screen because StreamYard is just not letting it populate. So we just not gonna let that affect it. We're gonna keep this thing rolling. So what Avis said, when you give, that's why you keep getting those blessings. You reap what you sow. Hey, don't get us started now.
I'm still trying to figure out why some of the harvest I get, because I didn't sow that.
I was just telling the Queen the other day, life always teaches us that power of sowing a seed. So when the scripture talk about some get 100-fold, some get 60, some get 30, which means that when you sow them seeds, all those seeds is not going to produce no harvest. So you got to keep sowing. But if you keep sowing, one of them seeds or some of them seeds is going to give you a harvest, but not all the seeds. And we learned that from our grass, because we had the hardest. Let me tell you,
do not
had the
start
hardest
him on his grass
doing time trying to grow some grass. Am I the only one that's done felt the pain trying to grow some goddamn grass? And we finally hired some professionals like over a year ago to help us with that. And this year, man, the grass is coming along. Praise the Lord for that.
And our guy, he a little young guy too.
He
be like, I'm gonna fertilize this week. I'll be back on Tuesday. Make sure that rain did what it's supposed to do.
Yep.
He be checking those stuff. I'll be like, man, you would have thought that this is his lawn.
What's going on, Danice?
Hey, fam.
What's up, fam? Thank you so much for the
Appreciate you, honey.
super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Say you didn't have to do it, but
I'm glad you did.
And we receive it in love.
See you in we might see you before August.
Right. We might.
But as much as we go through that airport, we have finally met her one time.
Yes. I see some of y'all still speaking. What's going on, Maurice? Our OnlyFans. The OnlyFans? Yeah, so we can get paid. That's right, cuz, so we can get paid.
Listen, I ain't never told y'all I wouldn't do nothing strange for a piece of change. Change got to be real good. It don't need to make noise, though. That's the kind of change I'm talking about. Dollar bill.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Tanya?
Hey, Tanya.
What's going on, fam? You and Pretty Timmy and said, what's the name of the club in Greece y'all went to at night? Oh, yeah, the one at night? Yeah.
Send me an email and remind me, because I can go into like the raw file and see what the name of it was.
Yeah.
I can tell you exactly how to get there though. But yeah. But it's a line of clubs. So even if you don't like that club, it was probably like 10 clubs in one line.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see.
We had a good time up in there.
We did. Say, cousin, are you going to try the new MSC America? Yes, family.
At some point.
Yeah, at some point. We wanted it to do it this year, but it's not going to fit in the schedule because we still got quite a few trips we already got planned.
So what are we have some personal trips.
Yeah. But
so May, Jamaica, the resort trip.
Mm-hmm.
Then July, we have
the
Virgin Voyages group trip.
Yep.
In August, we got a sail with us.
Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot.
I forgot
to tell you about that one. Yeah. Tonight. So
that is August the 16th through the 23rd.
You got that? Was that right?
I think so. August 16th through the 23rd. And of course, you coming right up. I think you might. No, you're not past final payment date, but it's pretty much right here. But it's not a group trip. It's basically I decided to go for my birthday.
Yeah.
And I also needed to go to Celebration Key for research purposes.
Yes, sir.
And I said if anybody wants to come with us, they can
feel free. Yep. So
and quite a few of you all are coming with us.
Yeah. Thank y'all, man.
Thank y'all. I can't wait to meet.
We're gonna look forward to that. Yeah. So the link for that is down in the description as well. But let me see if I can grab. You can keep on.
So then after that, Greece. They were trying to the CEO and the execs for Virgin Voyages were trying to get me to go on the Brilliant Lady Mermaiding from New York. I was like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. It's right before Greece.
Yeah.
And one thing that most people probably don't know about us is right before a group trip, we hibernate, which simply means you can't come to my house and I'm not going to yours. We're not leaving, not doing anything, because at the end of the day, I need to make it on the trip. Yeah. I don't need to be exposed to nobody's germs, no da-da-da-da-da. Right at it, if I need to go get my nails done, I will. But I get my nails done at my tech's house.
Mm-hmm.
So, but minimal exposure. So with that said, I was like, I can't do that one right before Greece. Like I need to be at home hibernating.
Yes, indeed. So I just dropped that link in the chat for the sale with us, so you can check that out, get all the details. So I wasn't listening because I was getting the stuff, so I don't want to repeat what you said, and
It's
then
all right.
and then you call me out,
and gonna do it.
But what we're gonna do is we got a meet and greet. We're gonna do a meet and greet that's on there, and then we're gonna be hanging out at Celebration Key together.
Yep. Well, if you purchase
it,
entry to the adults only section,
yeah,
because team no kids.
But yeah, all this out there spelled out there on the website. What's going on, Kanisha? Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Say hey fam, just got back from the Disney World and had a magical time.
I bet you did.
Said book my Disney cruise next. I hope to catch a trip with y'all soon. Indeed, glad you enjoyed yourself. Hey, do you think it's worth us taking our nieces on it, niece and nephews on it?
Every time you say that, I get anxiety. Because our nieces are interesting. Listen.
Yes, they are.
They are the most clingy nieces that you would ever want to meet. And it's competitive. So if one is on me, the other is fighting to be on me. If one is on staff, it's literally, they're the most competitive nieces I've ever seen in my life. Now, my other niece, the one that's in Japan, she's like that with her brother. If her brother pays me any attention, which is very recent, because up until the boy was 3, he had nothing to do with me. He was a mama's boy. But if that baby could, she not having it.
All right, where we at? All right, so what's up, Cruise and Travel Adventures? And what Brian said, hey, we are booked on the celebration for December 2026. That's what's up. Yes, Daryl, that's speaking of the sea, Matthews 3:13. All right, what's up, Joe?
Hey, fam, how y'all
doing?
Up,
fam?
Say, hey, Dante.
What's up, Lynette and Stanley? I'm doing chores and laughing at y'all's funny stories. Listen. I'm waiting for y'all to have another group trip. Oh yeah, we got one coming up. We got one coming up in July. That's July of this year, and then we have ones for next year. But check out the upcoming group trips link. That we put in the chat down in the description. We definitely love to have y'all back on the group trip. Yes, we had a good time with y'all. We just keep on thinking about when he came out that club. When you said, bro, said you doing that walk again. You're doing that walk again. You're doing that walk again.
And when I looked, I said, I don't know what the walk is, but I see the walk. I see the walk.
Love y'all. What's going on? Let's see. What's going on? Isha said, hey, they're my favorite cruise couple. Thank you so much, fam. Let's see what y'all got.
So Harris said, no, I grow grass sometimes it don't. In my mind, translated that to something else. Yeah. I had to read it slow. I grow grass sometimes. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, your mind went to a whole nother. What's up, Shanti? You ain't missed much. We talked about our crazy wedding story and all that good stuff. We talked about MSC World America, and now we just talking to everybody in the chat, see what everybody's talking about. That's all. That's it. That's all. What's all right? Miss Avis said, y'all doing fine. For real. When I looked at some of the comments on y'all's group page, I be cussing. I would say what's that?
I be cussing.
Oh,
everybody out.
Yeah.
Our comments are pretty good. I mean, of course, you'll get a couple of people that come out of pocket every now and then, but for the most part, we don't get a lot of it. But I'm like, I always tell people, there's a gay man that lives inside of me, and he's sharp. And Stanley be like, leave him alone in that. Stop wasting energy. Right. And I'm like, it feels good.
It feels good, but they ain't worth that energy. That costs too much.
I'm quick with it.
Costs too much, man.
But it makes me feel better.
All right. What's up? M stared. What's up, fam? Say what's up. Don't y'all sleep on the queen. She is that travel agent. Excited to see you in September. Yes,
I appreciate that.
I try. And I don't say that because that she my wife. She is that travel agent. Like y'all already question myself. Like, hey, little family around here. If the queen weren't on this team right here, none of this travel stuff would be possible. So I just take my skills and what I know about YouTube and connect it with her travel agent skills, and we make this thing happen. But if we unplug heard from this situation, y'all just gonna have me on here just say, "What's up, man? Where y'all going, man?"
And if I didn't have you, I wouldn't have no class to be selling no trips to. And I be just in my office like,
hello,
with it. So Stanley goes out and fish. I get you.
All right. Let's see. Where can I buy your lanyard? We don't have any lanyards for sale.
I took them down off the site because they were a slow crawl. I mean, they were going, but once they sold out, I didn't reintroduce them back in. But is that something that you all are interested in? Like, it's nothing for me to get them back in stock.
Yeah.
And it could have just been a matter of people not knowing that I had them.
Yeah.
So, just let me know.
Yes, indeed. What's up, Kobe? Thank you so much for coming.
Kobe.
A gold member of the channel. We greatly appreciate that.
I love Kobe.
And for those you guys don't know, we do have channel membership. So those are down in the description as well. We have two. We have the gold membership. This is one to support. And then the second tier is our vlogs that we actually vlog out behind the scenes of our trips. And then also behind the scenes of our life. So if you're interested in that, just go ahead and join over there and we'll see you on that side.
Let me tell you, I am editing the MSC behind the scenes vlog.
Oh my God.
I told Stanley, I'm not trying to be funny. The behind the scenes video is way better than the one that we already put out for General Pop.
It's some crazy, it's some crazy stuff.
It's a lot of stuff that, of course, we had to cut out and condense down just because you need a video to flow.
Yeah.
But that behind the scenes, man, like some of the stuff, like for y'all that's gonna see it, a lot of the stuff that y'all saw the front end is gonna start to make sense how we got there.
Yeah, it's gonna take you a little bit more deeper into that ride on MSC. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. A lot about this day, the daggone caviar. Like, it was funny.
All right, Garrett said, very good, Queen. Take care of yourself.
I am. We took off work today. Like literally yesterday, I said, I think I am going to lose my mind. And I had to step away. I had to step away.
But I think that message is for all of us. Man, let's take care of ourselves. Continue to take care of ourselves, man. Physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever you need, take care of yourself. We was listening to a guy, and he said he take 2 hours every day, and it's called his self-care time. And that's so true, because we go through every single day, and we take care of everybody else. We take care of our job, we take care of our kids, we take care of our husband and wives, and we take care of our family members and everybody else in the community. And then when come time for you, you don't even do nothing for yourself.
Because you have nothing
left to take care of yourself. And I ain't talking about just taking a cruise. Now, some of y'all take a cruise for yourself, but that's just like once or twice a year.
And that's work too.
I'm talking about on a regular basis, you doing something for yourself.
Take a walk. Go to the park.
Yeah.
Go get your feet done.
Yes, indeed. Take some time for yourself. And I ain't judging you, because I'm saying it to myself, because news flash, like I don't do hardly nothing for myself, man. Like, so even like on the trips and stuff, the queen be buying my clothes and all that stuff, because I'm like, I'm aware of what I got in there.
His sunshades. Y'all be like, Stanley be picking out some good stuff.
Right. So me telling y'all to take care of yourself is me telling me to take care of myself. But just sometimes you got to hear yourself say it so you can minister to yourself.
Yeah. All right, so scroll back up, because we missed a skip.
All right, where we at?
I have no idea.
I think we see.
Loving you.
Oh, here we go. All right, so you see when I see the last one. Here we go. What's up, Michelle? Thank you first of all for being a member of the channel for the last 8 months. Eight is new beginnings, so we hope you got new beginnings. So please tell me the best way to get from the airport in Orlando to Port Canaveral. All suggestions are welcome.
So GoPort is usually people's easiest way to do it, because you can package that up with the hotel and the pickup from the airport to the hotel. Then they'll pick you up the next morning from the hotel, take you to the port. That's one of the easiest ones. But for me, honestly, Uber. If we fly in late, we'll usually do like a shuttle service. And the last one that I used was Cocoa Beach Shuttle. And it was good. And I love that they tracked our flight. As soon as I landed, they called me on the phone, told me where they were. They came inside the airport and met me at baggage claim and got our stuff. But if we're coming late at night, I feel better traveling in the dark with more people going to a destination if I'm going to the Cocoa Beach area. But if you're just staying in Port Canaveral, Uber is fine. Uber and Lyft is fine.
Indeed. What's up, Moni? Say, hey, family, I'm late. But I'm here. No, you ain't late. You right on time.
Right on scene.
What's going on? Joe said, hey, Lynette and Stanley,
Hey,
cruising
Joe.
is addictive. Getting on the Mardi Gras on Saturday.
Well, look
So
at you.
excited. Thank you for all the content. Love y'all. Yeah,
I'll be right back.
it is. I'm just going to say just traveling is addictive. It's like,
Yeah, that's my thing. It's just travel in general.
like we got back, 3 weeks ago?
And
From
I'm
the
ready,
MSC,
I'm ready to go.
And
again.
we ready to go again. Like I'm ready to like dive back out there. But come on, Jamaica.
I can't even think about putting my feet nowhere else.
I'm having withdrawals. I'm having shakes. I got to get back out there. Let me tell you what's been happening around here. This is what's been happening around at this house all freaking week. Let me see. Let me get this.
I was gonna say, what you about to share? Because sometimes Stella scared me what he about to share.
We met.
oh, you about to get us taken down.
No, I ain't about to get nothing taken down.
Oh, I thought you was playing that.
So we've been on that social media right there all week to make us feel like we on vacation. Let me see. Can y'all hear that in the chat? Can y'all hear that social music? You can see in the chat, or you can see if they can hear. You always the bottom. So the Queen started playing this social music at the beginning of the week, and we've been on this all week. I told her the only thing that we need to do now is we need to put some ocean sounds on, have some seagulls going,
No,
and hear some wind blowing all through here, and then that'll put us right there.
all right. You see, nothing can just be simple, right?
Yeah, you gotta take it all away. So Wendell said traveling is addictive. All of my PTO is gone already. Hey, family, I feel you, because when we used to work in corporate America, yeah, by now, yeah, all my PTO was gone too.
Yep.
And then I'm praying that nothing didn't happen, so I didn't have to call out, so I wouldn't get written up. But I know what was it? 3 occurrences?
3 or 4 occurrences.
What, 3 or 4 occurrences before you get an official write-up? So back then I knew all the rules, how far I can go to the edge. You know just enough to keep your job. You know just enough that you can do to be able to still keep your job and still be able to get more days off than your PTO days.
Yep.
Yes.
And then sometimes I would call out the whole end of the week before the end of the year.
Yep.
Because it's gonna
be
fall
one occurrence.
off. It's one occurrence.
See, you mess up. Well, I don't know now. Y'all let me know if we wrong, because it's been we haven't been in corporate America since 2021.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Praise the Lord. That when you called out and it wasn't a reason, that was one occurrence. So what we would do, since it was one occurrence, we keep calling out consecutive.
I ain't coming back.
Because you come back to work and call out again, that was 2. So you on the 1, you take as many days. If that's still the same, let me know. That's how we used to,
But a lot of people now have like that unlimited PTO thing, which I heard was dope. But they actually said that people that have unlimited PTO take less PTO.
Yeah, it's mental.
It's mental.
Yeah, it's mental. Because first of all, if you working with a good team, it's hard to leave your team struggling when y'all are cool. So that's what the at work relationships do. So I think that really like keeps people coming. Because most time you, like I told Lynette, it's like I like not taking time off, but too much time off drives me crazy. Like I got to be doing. I start to feel worthless after a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting
we're
around doing
workhorses, man.
Yeah, it's like I have to stay on purpose, man.
And that's our problem.
I'm good, man.
Yeah, our problem is that we are workhorses.
Yeah, we stay. I call it staying on purpose, man.
Don't scroll up. I don't know where
Are we still right here?
I think you skipped.
Let me see. What's up, Dynamic? Say I'm just getting back from the Bahamas.
Was it Dominique?
Was that Dominique? If I said that wrong, family, forgive me. Said I'm just getting back from the Bahamas on a girls trip with
my
with
mom.
mom. Okay, we had a blast on Easter weekend.
I love it. Right. I love it.
What's going on, Josh?
Hey, Josh.
How you been, fam? Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Said, hey, fam. All the love from St. Louis. Wanted to know if y'all was still thinking about doing the travel agent classes. We are. And if I've been taking care of the family trips and planning for a couple of years, and I might as well start getting paid. Come on now.
That part.
Amen. We totally agree.
Yeah, right now what I'm doing is I am sitting down when I have time, which is now none. And I'm pre-recording them because right now I just don't have the time to carve out to do the live classes. So those will have to suffice until I have that time carved out. So yeah.
Yep.
My 24 hours in a day seems to be like 6.
Jay Michelle said, I
hope we're still here. Something we're bumping tonight again.
Yeah, I think we're still good.
I think we're still here.
I think
it was on us this time.
All right, let's see. I gotta find back where we are. Let's see.
We feel like amateurs.
I feel good.
Yo, you ain't gonna let me put that on you?
I feel good.
Why did I sound like? So if y'all are on TikTok and y'all have been watching, what's his name? Leo Stampy. Listen, he's literally my new addiction right now. And when I said that, I sounded like him. How y'all doing? You good? Well, if you're not,
Onk 607 got me. Have y'all seen Onk 607?
Yeah.
Onk 607 is a trick, boy. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. That's it. Stop playing with me.
Nah, that Leo got me in a goddamn chokehold.
So James said, I agree. Travel is addictive. Just got back from a road trip over Easter weekend.
Okay.
Now I'm planning a quick Vegas trip if the airlines would cooperate. Come on now.
That's where your problems will probably lie.
Yeah, man. I'll be wanting to go there. We were trying to get to Las Vegas forever.
For years.
Yeah. And every time we get ready to go, something happens and we can't go.
Yeah, so, what is up with that?
Yeah, I don't know. So maybe one day.
And then what this fool said he was going to do, this is when we were in lockdown. And then things were starting to kind of open up a little at a time over, across the world. And then I wanted to go somewhere and he was like, nah, because me and Sal both were super paranoid during the pandemic. And he was like, nah, we can't go nowhere, da-da-da-da-da. So then his guy friends was like, man, Bucket, we just need to book a guy's trip and go to Vegas. He's like, man, we might go to Vegas. I said, mother bucker.
No, you ain't.
If you take your way to Vegas, and I'm not even that kind of wife. I'm the wife that says, because I like to be by myself. I said, you said we can't go, but now you want to go with the fellas?
But that was like 6 months later, though.
I'm going to be right there with you. I don't give a goddamn what they say.
But that was like 6 months later, though.
I don't give a good goddamn.
Here we go. I'm going to talk to Laughing Out Loud. What's up, family? Says same. I went on 11-day. That's in January, and I came back and booked 12 days in September.
Whoa.
I'm going back to St. Lucia in January.
Okay.
Definitely booking solo Jamaica trip in fall of next year. That's what's up, man.
That is what's up.
All right. So Renee said, hello, Lynette and Sally.
Hey, Renee.
We're getting ready for our MSC Seascape in August. Going to try that car. Yeah, we have a lot of sounds around here that sound like World War III around here because these cars be popping and locking and all that stuff.
The people got the money to like just drop thousands into their cars, and now they just go down the road.
Boom, pop, pop, pop. Yeah, it's each his own. Say hello, Lynette and Stanley. We're getting ready for our MSC Seascape in August. Going to try the celebrity for Thanksgiving.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Oh, Soca. Okay, Thanksgiving Soca. Okay. Have you tried the Uber Soca cruise? We have not. But we what are they trying to pull us into, man?
Carnival,
yeah,
Trinidad.
Carnival, yeah.
Yeah, we got some friends that's Trinidadian trying to get us to go with them next year. They don't send me
maybe we need to try a cruise first.
That's a lot of slanging that A, man. I gotta get my hip action going.
That's why I said maybe we need to do the cruise before we do the parade.
No, I would rather do the parade though.
Really? Because it's like one day.
No, oh no,
it's days the parade.
It's a lot of days and it's all freaking night.
Oh,
but at least then I could go and get out of there. When I start to feel overstimulated, I can get out of there.
The same day with a cruise ship.
I don't know, because I believe they'll make a goddamn parade down the hallways of the cabin.
Oh, what's going on? Told us that my vacation, the PTO isn't gone, but it's all accounted for from now until December 2026.
Not 26. Cats. Like my granddad used to say, cats, oh my.
See, Corey said my last job was 3 days under the same occurrence, then 1 point each day after. Yep.
Oh, okay. So you would get points on top of that. So we didn't do that.
Didn't do the points. We just got the occurrence.
We just got the occurrence.
Yeah, after a certain amount of occurrence, I think it was like 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? Absolutely. Anita said traveling is addictive. We just got off of Carnival 2 weeks ago and just booked MSC for September. Carnival 7 times and MSC for the first time. Can't wait.
Wow. Which MSC ship did y'all book? I'm interested in knowing.
Lord, I don't skip right on over top of EJ messages. Sorry about that. What's going on, EJ? And think, wait, you done been
31 months.
You done been like, what's that? That's 2 years.
2 years and some change.
And some change. Man, thank you so much, man. You've been a member of the channel for almost 3 years. Appreciate you, brother. Said, did you all see the video where the lady quit her job, sold her house, car, and got divorced to live on a cruise ship?
I have. That's the lady that we watch.
The poverty
something.
Oh, that's her?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew she had sold her house and so, but I didn't know she got rid of her man too. Oh,
buck them all.
Oh,
she literally said, "I'm out," and I'm not mad.
Could you live on a cruise ship?
No.
Cause any of y'all in there, could y'all live on a cruise ship? I'm gonna catch them in there. They sit at the bottom.
No.
Would y'all? Any of y'all live on a cruise ship, man? All right, let's see. And look, we got in the run up. We got Harry and been a member for 2 years, 23 months
on this channel. On that
one. Said I got lucky at work. They sent me to South Purday Island, Texas, because I'll be giving a presentation at the Margaritaville Resort. So I've been on the beach. That's what's up.
Okay.
Say a vacation on the job. Let's see. Morgan said my job just put a point system in place. Oh, so this is new. So that's how far. Yeah. So a point system. So,
How many weeks of PTO we had before we were axed out before retirement? I want to say I had like 8 weeks.
Yeah, I had 20. I think I had 26 days I could take.
Because I was there for 23 years.
So I was there for like 15, 16 years, and I had like 25, 26 days.
But with us, they made it almost impossible for us to use the freaking PTO days because we had a small team. And no more than one person, two, if you really wanted to press the issue, could be off at one time. You got a freaking team of 5 or 6 people. Like, that's bull.
Right. Let's see. What's up, Rasatab? I hope I said your name right, fam. If I didn't, please forgive me. Say I have unlimited PTO days, and I do not take less PTO. Less PTO. Hell no.
I love it.
Say you gonna burn up as many days as you can get.
Lachelle said, "I don't like my coworkers that much." Listen,
I had a fantastic team before we left corporate America.
He had a dream team.
We was fantastic, man. We was like
his boss, everything,
phenomenal. Yeah, everything. I was blessed. He walked into heaven every day. I walked into hell. At that point of my career, I paid my dues to get to that place when I was in corporate America.
So most people down here said they cannot live on a ship either.
They said they can't do that. Just go a few times a year and that's it. All right, let me see. What's up, TC? Say, hey, Lynette and Stanley, will you all be opening your Carnival booking soon?
It's the plan.
It's the plan. But actually, since you brought it up, I think it's a good opportunity to tell them what we plan on trying to do, that so we don't have to always close the books when stuff is happening.
No.
Okay.
What's happening right now is that I'm just too busy still planning this Jamaica stuff.
Yeah.
So I can't put nothing else on my plate. And I was hoping that a lot of stuff would be done last week. It's not on me. Trust me, it's not. I'm too anal to have open-ended things going on. But I have to wait on them. So hopefully I may be able to do it soon. Pray for me.
All right. So Daryl said I'm winning the corporate hustle working remotely as a nomad.
Love it.
I can work from anywhere. So I was in Cozumel and Mr. Sancho's laptop and everything. That's yeah, I'm telling you, like that's where it at. Like
it is.
Like that's the next level of freedom to be able to be on vacation. Because the way I see it, I can work during the day and vacation when I get off. Because you think about it, when you at home, when you get off work, whether you work from home or you work in the office, after that, it's just like your regular life.
It sure is.
But if you travel and working, we was on Virgin one time, and we told the guy that, we got to go in and
I got to go to work.
We got to go to work. He was like,
what?
Go to work, huh?
I was like, I work on it.
Yeah, it was like we work on the go, so it was like we used to do one of these, but we do a lot of these because we can work from here. And he was like, oh.
Then he saw us a little later on, and he was like, and just like that, you're not at work anymore.
Yep.
He said, man, that's the life. I said, it is. I said, it's management, though. You have to manage yourself.
Yeah.
You
do. I see it's 399 of you guys in the house. If you haven't smashed that like button, make sure you do too. If you're getting the value out of this live, smash that like button. Oh, Lord.
Hey, Christy.
What's up, Christy? Say, hey, fam, I finally made it. Yes, indeed, you did.
And did. Oh, that jumped. Where are we?
Go back. We got to go back where Christy was. Oops.
Our screen jumped, so we got to find where we left off.
Oh, there we go. Speaking of EJ.
Hey, Katie Pop.
Absolutely, Anita said, plus, I'm a new YouTuber. Just get a chance to vlog my cruise. Yes. Let me. For all the new vloggers out here, let me give you a pro tip.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever do your first vlogging on a cruise ship. And I want all the people in the comments that vlogging in public is the hardest.
Yes.
Because
horrifying.
Because you got people who's gonna be looking at you and you're gonna feel a little uneasy. So over the years, it's taken us a while to get past it. But even sometimes we still feel it. All depends on what's in the atmosphere.
He's better than me. That's why he mans the camera.
Yes.
Because if I man the camera, it gets really awkward for me when people stare at us like.
Yeah, I done got used to it. But start vlogging in public while you're at home, when you're in the grocery store or when you're in a restaurant. Start vlogging in public while you're at home. So by the time you get on the ship, you'll get used to it. Because what's going to end up happening to you is you're going to get on the ship and you're going to not record some good moments because that fear is going to kick in, putting that camera on when people's around. So get used to it at home before you go on the ship. That's a pro tip. You're going to thank me later for that.
I agree.
All right, let's see.
Katie Pop said we were raised by baby boomers.
Yep. Yes, we were. Let me see. Fam said we have 320-hour cap on our PTO. So if we don't use it, you don't earn any more.
Oh.
So I got PTO for vacay. I just need to funds to go. Working OT to earn extra money. Okay. So you give you 320-hour cap, let me say, but if you don't use it, you don't earn any more.
You don't get any more.
So you can't cash out your PTO and get the money for it.
No, that's not what she's saying. Basically, they at 320, and unless they spin it down, they're not getting more. So they won't let them exceed 320 at a time.
Oh, gotcha. I see, like say, I need the funds to go, right? Say I got the time, but I ain't got the money, or I had the money and ain't got the time.
Now with us, we can only carry over a certain amount of days.
Yeah,
so
like 5.
Yeah. So if you had 10 days, you're gonna forfeit 5 of those days. They would only let you do that.
Yeah. Because one time that you said let us cash
all
it
of
in.
it. Yeah, cash it in or carry it all over.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. All right. Let me see. What's up, Morgan? Said 2 of my favorite channels coming together. All right. Hey, family, let's show some love and this great live video. Thank you so much, fam, for that. All right. I see we got a $10 super chat from the rich 789. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, Deacon Preston said, "Hey, a good evening, folks. I'm leaving the church to go watch the NFL draft. Let's go."
Blasphemy, blasphemy. We're going to hell.
Oh Lord! All right, let's see what some questions. So, have you ever set sail out of Cape Liberty? We have not.
We really haven't sailed out of too many places, to be honest. Our home port, Norfolk, Virginia, Miami. Orlando. Has that been it?
Yeah, I think Miami, Orlando. Yeah. North Carolina.
Oh yeah, South Carolina.
South Carolina. Yeah, we done. That was
it.
That was on the ports. So Magical T said, "What makes traveling so addictive?" And I'm gonna answer what makes it addictive for me, and then I want everybody, other family, to tell you what makes it addictive for them. What it makes it addictive for me is vacations, traveling is that perfect time to unplug. So when I'm in my everyday life, I can't stop. I'm always doing something, whether it's cleaning the house, working, doing a new project, going here, doing this, doing that. But when you're on vacation, all that stops and you just get to relax and turn up and have yourself a good time. So it's the unplugging for me and getting new experiences.
For me, because I am such an introverted person, when I'm at home, I literally say I live my life when I leave the house, and I leave the house to leave the country. And it's my time to like connect with people. It's my time to like rub shoulders with people of different cultures and, be with people that's on the same time as you are on. A good time, not for a long time. And it's that time to really like unplug from your everyday. And then sometimes it is an escape from your everyday too, because the bullshit that life brings you, technically ain't dealing with it because you're on vacation.
I ain't gotta cook my own food for a week. I ain't gotta make my bed up for a week. I ain't gotta provide my own entertainment for a week. Everything is provided for me and taken care of. I can live like a king for 5 to 7 days. Because that's how far we done went so far. No, we did 8. 5 to 8 days. We did 7. 5 to 7.
No, we did do 8.
Yeah. 5 or 8 days. And I ain't got to do nothing. I just show up and clean everything. So I get to feel like I'm rich for that little time unplugging. And I see one family member said, let me see. You're going to have to read that.
What? I don't know what you're looking at.
For why they travel. So Christopher said being able to make new memories. Yes. Anybody missing anybody else?
Yeah, that's basically it. And then also it is for us. Well, I'll speak for myself. Sometimes it's the opportunity to be irresponsible and take that very lightly.
Yes.
Because to know us in real life, to know that we're very rigid people and we're very calculating. Like the way we live our life is very structured. Like there's very minimal risk of this and da 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 da. And then when we get on vacation, you would think we're the most free-spirited people you've ever met in your freaking life. You would probably think that we live a life that we drank, we party, we turn up. We don't. Vacation is literally the time
that we
let loose and be all of that. Now, do we have like pockets of it where it can happen at home? Yeah, of course, especially if we're going out with like our peoples and stuff. But other than that, we pretty chill.
Yes, indeed. We got another question from Tanya. We got a question from Tanya. Says, is Carnival the only ship that offers movies under the stars? This is one of our favorite things to do.
Can y'all answer that in the comments? Because I remember Hold on.
Let me see. Let me think.
Because I'm trying to think about Royal, and I don't remember seeing it on Royal, but it's also not our thing.
I know MSC did it. It was on MSC.
Yes,
Seaside.
MSC
Seaside
did that.
I can't remember.
I don't know if Royal does it. I know Virgin definitely does it.
Hey, Damon, y'all still in there? Did Royal do the movie on the stars? I think they did. I think they do. I just can't remember seeing it though. Yeah.
Said Royal does on some ships. Cool.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Because on Royal we go to the shows, like Royal shows is unmatched.
They're the only cruise line that I will not miss a show.
I'm telling you,
because it's not my thing.
They gonna, if you go to the show, you sacrifice, they gonna deliver.
They gonna deliver,
especially that Aqua show. The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz did it for me. Give me an orchestra, and you got me. I love a good orchestra.
Yeah.
I like trap orchestra. Have y'all listened to trap orchestra?
Yeah. Have y'all heard of trap? Yeah. If you haven't, go look that up. Oh, that jump.
You're gonna be in a rabbit hole, man.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got down here in the chat. Said I can't live on a cruise ship. I can barely do 6 days. Said nope, I will feel trapped.
Yes.
If I lived on a cruise ship, I will become an alcoholic.
I don't think so.
I think you get tired of it because after a while you'll be like, forget tequila, forget brown liquor, all this stuff. Because
even when we're on vacation, like after like day 3 or 4, you literally are like, whatever.
Like you done. Yeah, because it starts to weigh down on you.
Mm-hmm. When you getting bloated and skit. They say we booked the Norwegian Aqua for April. That's gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
First time.
That's gonna be the next one. Yep.
I had came up. If somebody say they came up with this, they lying. Y'all heard it here first. I actually had came up with this idea to Stanley, and he looked at me like that might be a good idea, but he didn't get excited like I wanted him to get. And I told him, like, a lot of you all always ask us about these different cruise lines that we have yet to try out. And basically, I know y'all using us as y'all guinea pigs, y'all crash test dummies.
Yeah, we know y'all trust our opinion.
You all want us to do it so that if we say it suck, you won't spend your money. But what if we came up with a concept that we, us, me, you, and everybody else start testing skit together?
Yeah. Did you hear that right?
Well, we be like, oh, you want to go on the Norwegian Aqua? I do too. Let's go together.
Let's go together.
Let's go together and experience this together.
So we'll put it together at our house and put all the plan together, and you just put up your money so we can go.
But we ain't planning nothing
because
we're going together.
We're going together. Right.
What y'all think about it? Let's try this skit together.
See what they think about that. So, and with that said, we got
Dawn says she in.
She in? We already know Dawn is in.
That's not the same.
Not the Dawn we know. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, is it?
See.
I can't see the thumbnail.
Nah.
I don't think it is. Deshaun said, let's go.
Yeah, I think that would be so.
Oh, now it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Who said that would be what? See that?
Yeah, Dawn. I'll tell you, I don't think that's the same Dawn.
So that would be dope.
Say, I love the shared cruising idea. Like, yeah, like y'all want to know. I want to know. Y'all want to see what Margaritaville at sea is like. I want to see what it's like. Let's go.
And we just need to sync our calendars up and let's go. Yeah, because the way that, well, I'm gonna say for me, I'm not gonna put words in the queen's mouth. Is I feel like I ain't got a lot of time, which we don't.
I guess say, wait,
what? On this earth.
I guess that sounds very
not good. The more experiences I can pack in there, the better for me. So if all of us could do that, look how much more we could travel.
Yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, you're 40 some years old, most of your life is kind of behind you. The life expectancy
is 79 and a half years old, and I'm 45.
Yeah, you're above the 50% line.
So if I'm average and I pray I'm above average, that means I got 25 more years.
I don't like my grandma is. What is my grandma now? Like 89?
Yeah. That shit like 89, 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we forget that one day we out of here.
Yeah.
We do. And so we live life like we got a lot of time. And like the queen don't like for me to talk like this, but
no, I don't.
But it keeps me grounded and make me not take life for granted that hey, it's gonna always be like this. Like all this could change tonight.
And could
everything in your life that's going right could change tonight. So that's why we need to live, man.
All right, get back to
get out of fear. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm on a rant. I'm on a rant. That's right. Like Fam said, that's real talk. Yeah, you gotta be thinking about it, man.
Hey, Aaron, what's going on, boo?
We talked about it before in the live. Like life is much more than just working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It really is, and that's why, like, I have made it a freaking mission. I'm gonna be outside as much as I can. Right. Like I'm finally at a point in life where I can.
Right.
I ain't got nothing holding me back. I don't have kids. I got a husband that travels with me. Let's go. Like, yeah. Look, we can do everything that we do here. We can hunch down. We eat. We turn up. Because we don't turn up at home. I mean, we will, but.
So what I saw one time, they said from your birthday to your grave date, what was in the middle? What did you put in the middle that people can remember and say, I remember such and such because they was this type of person. They did this, they did that. They weren't selfish. They were what you call it? I can't say it.
I don't know what you're trying to say. Shannon, read the comments. Read the goddamn comments. Like they say in church, read. And the Bible said, read.
Y'all remember when Michael Jackson died?
Stand and stop.
Y'all remember? So, it was all over the news for a whole week. I think it was more than a week. And so we was looking at it all week, going through it just like everybody else. So we got to church the next Sunday, and at that time, the queen, it was the church administrator. And so sometime at the end of service, she would get up and she would make announcements about what's happening this week and some stuff we had to have done. So that particular Sunday, it was her time to get up to make the announcements. And she got up and she made the announcements and she said, such and such, if you want to do such and such with such and such, make sure you see Deacon Quincy Jones after service. Because you remember all that week during Michael, they talked a lot about Quincy Jones. So at our church, we had a deacon with a name Quincy, but his last name was Jones. So she got out there.
But here's the thing. I didn't even realize I said it.
So please see Deacon Quincy Jones.
And I was wondering why Bishop and Stanley were hollering. And I was like, why the hell they laughing? And then when I came down off the pulpit, they were like, really? Really?
So you've been watching all that Michael all week?
Bishop said, you need to purge your spirit. And then they go on Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's still funny like it happened yesterday, boy. That was years
ago.
They
wouldn't let me live that down.
Lord have mercy.
They was like, you got up there so professional and with so much power.
You oh Lord. Lord, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody's
I'm pretty sure you missed a lot because that screen flipped like two times. So if we skipped you all, charge it to this.
Yeah, we like this.
You can put it again if we really did skip you and you feel like we are below your comment. You can put it again.
There we go. So type 2 diabetes reversal. What's up, fam? How you doing tonight? Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Said me and the wife have cruise already booked for 2027. All right. Said can't wait to book we all in 2028.
Cool deal. Shelton says, as a police officer, I see tragedy every day. I can't even imagine.
Right.
But you know what's crazy?
Go home with that. Yeah.
We have when it comes to like our base of people that watch us and that travel with us. I have learned I have more lawyers. I have more police officers.
Our truck drivers, truck drivers,
law enforcement in general, not even just police officers, law enforcement in general. And I'm like, oh wow. Like,
you know what? That's a perfect opportunity. Like we know to see what
like, what's your profession?
Yeah, what you do. Like in the chat, what you do for a living.
So let me start it off because you know when people ask you your business, you need to tell them. I am a travel advisor, the CEO of Code Fund Travel. That's what I do for a living. My background is in quality assurance. I have a brokerage background, which doing it for 23 years. I started in the banking field. Then I was in HR.
Run it down, run it.
And then I worked for the Deputy Director of Investigations for the Department of Motor Vehicles. Then this what is it called? The SEC. Worked for them.
Yep.
That's it. I worked for them right out of college.
All right. Read them because I can't.
All right, educator.
Okay.
Network activations tech, travel agent.
Okay.
Nurse. Yes, we have a lot of nurses or in the healthcare field. Teacher.
A 7th grade teacher. Oh, okay.
Oh, you got the patience of a saint. Retired Army. For now, work for the Department of Veteran Affairs. Thank you for your service. Quality assurance analyst.
That's what. Yeah, I was used to doing corporate. Yeah.
What's the best excursions to do at Grand Turk? Hold on, wait a minute. I didn't mean to read that out loud. Hold on. I promise. Grand Turk really doesn't have a lot going on, to be honest.
Right.
So do some ATVs, do an island tour, or if you want to do private, book something that's going to take you out on like a catamaran.
And Margaritaville Sea.
No, that ain't even an excursion. You just walk there.
Walk there, yeah. There.
Or Jack's. Litigation support, business analyst, grocery night stalker, nonprofit accountant, nurse, and travel agent. And I'm stressed. State. Oh, you a state trooper too?
Who's state trooper? Let me see who
she loves my swag. I love this.
Oh, you state trooper? Okay.
Graphic design. Accounting.
Who graphic designer?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let me see.
Because we're gonna snap that with our eyes.
Let me see what is I won't even see it.
That's right here.
Oh, okay. Joanne. Okay. Graphic designer. Okay.
Accounting. Law enforcement. I told y'all we have a lot. Government.
You missed the life and health on
I
life
read
coach.
that.
Okay, you did. My bad.
I think I did.
Oh, that's dope, Kevin. Love that, man. Love that.
Cybersecurity.
Oh, yeah. My best friend, one of my best friends is cybersecurity. So yeah.
Yes. Listen, he scares me. Have you ever had a friend that knows how to do everything?
Yeah.
But it don't be in the way that you think. And I'd be like, why do you know that?
Right. He do a lot of reading.
A lot.
He know a lot.
He was like, oh yeah, all I got to do is take my drone, send it over there,
and do that,
and it brings the information back to me. What?
Yeah.
Say a purchasing agent for veterans, realtor, Christian counselor, currently disabled.
Okay.
We were kind of like Christian counselors too.
Yeah, we did that for a little while.
Yeah. Then I realized I needed counseling too.
So CPS investigator. Okay.
I would not trade. OBGYN.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I love that.
Indeed.
All right. Y'all the ones that be up in us like this. And
yeah. What you call them? Duckbill lips?
Yeah. Scoot down. Scoot down. Don't let it run from me.
It's time for me to go to bed.
Say warranty claim, English, better. But let me tell y'all, retired UPS workers are the coolest. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. So dope. Y'all are way more doper than the FedEx people. But if I got FedEx people in here, y'all dope too. I'm gonna tell you, I can't say too much because I promise I wouldn't say too much. But one of the ones that threw me for a loop was a judge.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
a judge.
Yeah, that was so humbling and an honor.
I said, what now?
Yes, so humbling and an honor to meet the judge. Yes,
to meet the judge.
Yeah,
I mean, we have proof of it, but we will never show it.
No, never,
because her life is very private. Has to be.
Yeah.
But I was like, whoa. Whoa.
So I see somebody that's a compliance for a mortgage company.
Oh, I bet that's fun.
Yep. Healthcare CNA.
IT.
For 28 years. You sound like my mom. My mom been a CNA for around that amount of time.
Oh, Renee. You in healthcare IT now? That's what Q is kind of like that too.
All right. So we got a barber in the
Barber,
house.
okay. Autism.
What's that? A speed teacher, elementary students for autism. Oh, okay, got you.
Lab tech. So after you're a lab tech quality assurance. I get ready to say so after they do like this and
you gotta go see her.
You gotta send the skit over there. Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, it's good to see like what y'all
clerk
do.
at the post office.
At the post office, okay.
Oh, look, y'all at the USPS, y'all special, man.
See, that's what I love about the live stream. We get to learn more about each other and stuff. We pull back more layers in the live screen. So thank y'all for trusting us with letting us know.
Okay, we got an X-ray tech.
Oh yeah,
X-ray techs be making money. Like people be like sleeping on
rich.
That one.
Yeah, you rich. We already know you make at least 6 figures.
See, I always like those professions that people don't be thinking be the ones that really be making the bank. Mm-hmm. They be thinking, oh, RN, and they do. But you go out to these daggone X-ray techs and the people that do the mammograms, I don't know if they consider X-ray techs either. Making money.
Think so. Cause they the ones that's doing the work. The doctors really the ones don't really do. The only time they do work when it comes time for surgery. It's like said it's the techs and
the nurses.
Yeah, the one that do all the work.
Mm-hmm. But they just come in here and look at you and then they do.
Yep. Every time I go to the doctor, the nurses they spend more time to come in there to check your blood pressure, check your heart rate, and all that good stuff, and check your vitals. And then the doctor come in for 10 minutes and say you all right, and leave out the door and punch on the computer.
You need me to send in your stuff?
What pharmacy you need me to send your medicine to and send you on your way?
Basically.
Okay.
Oh, y'all laughing at the duck lips, man. Listen. Yep. Listen.
We stay laughing at them daggone duck lips, boy. We stay laughing at that.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Listen, I gotta no, I'm not. Should I tell y'all this? I had to go to Patient First one time, right? And it was on a weekend.
Going with this one.
It was on a weekend. And it was me just doing too much. And I thought that I had burnt myself up.
What?
Because I can't use everything in the purse area. For you all that know what I'm trying to get at. And I had to get the duck bills at Patient First. It was the most embarrassing thing of my life.
Oh, they do that there too?
They had to because it was an emergency.
Oh, I didn't even know they had that equipment there.
They did. I was so mortified. And they were like, I thought I was having an allergic reaction. And they said I was, but it wasn't to the point where I needed medicine. They were just like, of course, not Dawn sensitive, Dove sensitive and stuff like that. Like get yourself back at your base level. But I thought I had messed myself. I don't know what I had bought from the store and decided to take me a nice old bubble bath with it. It had burnt my tail up. I was like, man, I felt like fiberglass was on me. And I had to go to Patient First for that. And I was like, is there somewhere else I could go? And they were like, we can send you to the emergency room, but we can look at you here too. And I was like, oh God.
I didn't even know they even did that there. That's news to me. I just thought they was always at the OGBYN. Did I say that OGBYN?
No. OG. Wait a minute. Now you got me saying it. OBGYN.
OBGYN. That's a lot to say.
DS Moon said she used to work at Patient First. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Patient First used to be that girl back in the day. Like, I mean, especially when it was the weekend. If you didn't want to go to the emergency room, you went to Patient First.
So, Aaliyah said, I'm an internet banker.
Huh? I wrap my head around that.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go back to these questions because we had some questions in there. So we need to go back up. We haven't eaten tonight. I can feel it.
We haven't. All right. So what's your favorite cruise private island? Coco Cay.
That's easy.
Yep. And specifically the Dawes only area.
Even without that.
Said,
It's still Coco Gay.
Said, do you have to reserve the Mexican bingo on version?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a charge too.
Yeah. So if you haven't done, it's called
Loteria.
Yeah. So if it's on your sailing, I'm
Do
telling you, do it. You will not regret it. You're gonna have fun, and you're gonna be nice and lit.
Slay All Day said, I just discovered y'all 3 weeks ago, and I'm already down to go. Come on, let's go.
All right, that's what's up. Glad we had that effect on you that you trust some strangers that you met on the internet in 3 weeks.
I told you I had a cousin of the channel sent me a card and a mug, and the card says, "You're the best thing I found on the internet." I love it.
All right, she say you see some more.
Yeah, any ports that y'all wouldn't visit again? I don't have to visit Honduras again.
Freeport, Nassau.
I mean, but we have to.
Well, you have to. But if I had my way about it, I wouldn't go.
I would double down lightly and say St. Kitts.
Nah, I would go back to St. Kitts.
I would go back, but just know it's kind of like Grand Turk. It's not a lot to do.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
So definitely Honduras.
Yeah, we won't have to go back there. I can't think of nothing else.
Costa Maya. I don't have to go back to Costa Maya.
I like Costa Maya. I can do that again.
I mean, I will do it again, but
I would do it.
I would first reach.
I would do it during peak season because the experience that you have in Costa Maya during the summer is different off peak season. It's like it's way different. Yeah.
My number motherfucking one, but we can't escape it. Key West. Key West.
Oh yeah, Key West. Thank you. Yeah, we don't have to go back to Key West either. Yeah. Unless we want to smoke some weed. Because there was a lot of weed over there. So let me see. Somebody said, have you been to Bonaire? We haven't.
No, I actually skipped that because I wasn't interested in it. So when we did the A, B, C island, we did the A, C, and then we did La Ramona and Amber Cove. So I like that one better because I did nothing about Bonaire really sits out to me. It kind of looks just like the other ones. And then to be honest with you, the more you travel and the more you go to these islands, they kind of all start looking alike.
Let's see. What's up? Mike say you made a comment on your past video I saw pertaining to the type of people on Royal Caribbean. Can you elaborate?
Oh, the a-holes? Oh yeah. Royal Caribbean's clientele is different. Like, I'm not saying they're bad, but I will say when you get on Royal Caribbean, there is a air about their clientele, and you can feel this across the internet.
Yeah.
Bring up Carnival, Royal Caribbean's people are going to act like they are the creme de la creme of cruising. And that is also a lot of the attitude that they carry on board. It's kind of like, how do I want to say it without sounding bad? It's like a toleration of people, and there's levels to this skit. Like, but we haven't had like negative experiences. Right,
that's what I'm ready to say. It's like our negativity came
from the internet.
Came on a YouTube channel before we went on Royal. Like after we went on Royal Caribbean, got Royal Caribbean content on the channel now, we don't hear nothing from the lower to Royals. But it's some of them have that attitude. And
that they better.
Yeah.
Like even well, yeah. I'll take this back.
Not all loyal to Royal, some. So we not so our loyal to Royal family on here that y'all not like, we're not talking about you.
Yeah, but you know the ones we're talking about.
We're talking about.
But there were some when we were on Icon of the Seas that literally said in earshot of a lot of us, how did they afford to be here?
Mm-hmm.
And we all turned around and said the same way
you did.
It literally was a comment that was said in earshot of us. How did they afford to get here? That's the attitude that I'm talking about.
Yeah, let me see. What did it say? Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, I noticed that about some Royal Caribbean cruises, especially when they talk about Virgin. I haven't had that with Virgin, but
Nah.
look, I always say Carnival be minding his business and would catch a stray from a Royal Caribbean cruiser, like Carnival's like, I'm over here chilling. How I get it?
I didn't even say that G.
Carnival would never. Carnival said, and I ain't. Carnival would never. I'm like, and I'm like, and Royal Caribbean is a great brand. They take care of their ships like no other.
Yeah,
so they have something to be very proud of. I just don't like the attitude of always putting something else down to make you feel like this.
Right.
I don't like that. Because I don't like that in life.
All right. Say
what else? Would you support Royal again? Yeah.
Oh yeah. We love going on Royal sale. Like we going on start of the season August.
But we have, well, this is how I do Royal. I have reserved Royal for when we go with other people that we like.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So Stanley and I are just not going to be like, oh, we're getting ready to go on Royal Caribbean.
We did it once. We did that.
I mean, yeah, that was our tester,
Lord, yeah.
our test run. We did by ourselves, but other than that, yep. My birthday when I thought we were going to be by ourselves, but we were.
I would say, don't mean to disagree with you. I would say we wouldn't go on Utopia, not Utopia. Icon of the Seas by itself.
Oh no.
No, it would be Utopia first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's a family.
More family.
Yeah.
But we would go on Utopia by ourselves. Didn't mean to contradict you there.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you do it to me all the time. I got her back, didn't I, y'all? I got her back.
I agree. Say we got two different minds.
Yeah.
What else you got?
So I'm looking for seeing anybody. Have I reached the end of the internet?
I don't think you have, but I got stuff over here that I know that you have not read.
What ships would you want to explore with the Cuzzins? All the new ships,
new ones.
So like when when all the new ones come out, we go experience the brand new ones together. Like that would be the dope part. Because they usually announce them at least a year in advance.
Sometimes 2
years, so we know it coming. We put it on the books early, so we all can get on a payment plan. So
I know why your skid is bucked up. Look at that. It's filtered wrong.
Oh, let me see.
That's why.
Oh.
We're about to have a whole change in the comments because it was only highlighting certain comments. We're sorry. We weren't seeing all of your comments.
That's okay. We are.
Dang it. Mm-hmm. Roy said first summer cruise as a Baldy. What would you recommend it to get done safe? Oh, because cruise speed is different.
Yeah, get you a bucket hat. The bucket hat will definitely take care of you, bro.
But tell him how to keep his head shaved on the go.
Yeah, he was talking about the.
That ain't you don't know what he's trying to say. He said how to get it done safe. I'm thinking he's talking about shaving his head on the go.
Well, I say wear the bucket hat. Then, like as far as what I do, I either bring my Gillette 5 razor and the shaving cream and just do that, or I have the wall close shaver. You need to look that up online if you're not sure what that is. So I'd either do one of them two to keep my head bald at sea, but that heat, like you said, do hit different. So I make sure that I try to put that sunscreen on and keep that bucket hat on, because that sun will eat that head up, boy. But mainly it gets me back here.
It do, and he peels.
Yeah, I peel bad. I transform when I get back because I peel. All right.
Seth says, I think that is mostly on big ships because I don't hear it from small ship cruisers.
Okay.
I don't know what we're talking about.
So what do you recommend, cash or credit? Carnival burn me on my card.
If it's a credit card, I mean, unless you're like at your max of being right there at your credit limit,
yeah,
I would still do credit. But if you want to do cash, for me, cash is just gotta go get it out. And if you spend more than you put on, you gotta put it back, put some more on.
Yep, gotta go back.
And I don't. The older I get, the less cash I travel with anyway. Just because I just don't want to be walking around with cash like that until I get on the ship to deposit it.
But her family's question actually sparked thought about the idea that I woke up with this morning, and we'll let this be the last thing that we're gonna get off here because we haven't ate nothing and I'm starving. I know you're starving. We was thinking about doing a video on all the reasons that will send you to guest services on embarkation day, and the purpose of the video is to prevent our first-time cruisers and even some of our avid cruisers to not having to be in those long sailor services lines on embarkation day. Because if you ever been in there, and if I got any witnesses in the house, you can put them in the comments. You be standing in guest services for 30, 40 minutes, and you looking at everybody come by with they drinks and they drinking and they laughing and having fun, and you in a guest service line having to handle business that you should have handled before you got on the cruise. But some people don't know everything, so we was talking about doing a video that highlights everything. Which y'all think that's a good idea? What happened to the? Well, I'll do it here.
So Magical T said Royal Caribbean works on a cash system. You said that perfectly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So type 2 guys say, dude, oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah, because I know that's the last place you want to end up as a guest service. That is time wasted. I don't want to do no business on vacation. That's the reason why I'm on vacation, so I don't have to do business. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't realize some of the stuff that you do that'll cause you to end up there.
Cameron says, taking off gratuities shouldn't make the list. Nope.
Yeah. Nah, them gratuities need to stay on there.
Maybe I'll be judging people, but when people say they take their gratuities off and they pay the people they want to pay, I do semi-be judging. I really do. And I think it's because people, maybe it's for me, maybe they just don't understand the people that they hurt by taking them off, because they do go to people that they don't see.
Yeah.
So people behind the scenes. Yeah, so people that are helping to support and making sure that your cabin is straightened and your stuff is laundered, like those people benefit from them. But if you only are tipping this one right here or that one right there, there's a lot of people that's missing out.
It depends on your budget, Richard, on what hotel we will recommend. Because it ain't no such thing as a cheap hotel, so it won't be a cheap.
Well, you can get one, but you might walk in, you might not walk out.
But let me give him the
link.
Give him
the link.
Yeah, let's see.
But newly added, haven't added it to the list yet, is Citizen M. Shout out to Addie and Terry for that one.
Yeah, but Citizen, type of code for child. Yeah. So
Citizen M has
port info. There you go.
We've did that one twice now. Twice, 2-3 times. I like that one. I also like Hampton Inn in Brickell. I like that one. Sometimes you can get it where it's not too much. Oh, let me do it.
There you go. All right, fam. I just put the this is on our website with point of information. So it'll have Miami on there, Orlando, everything, and it'll have different hotel options that you can take a look at. So the Queen actually took a lot of time to put that together to help out the family. So because we get the questions a lot about the port, what hotels and stuff like that. So that'll answer all the questions.
Jacinda said the cruise lines need to make gratuities a part of. I agree.
The price.
Just add it freaking in there like Virgin do.
Yeah, make it a part of the price.
Gratuities are included.
Yeah.
Because Claude said y'all don't forget to get your real ID. I feel y'all ready to. For some reason, people are fighting against getting this real ID. I'm gonna travel with my passport. You gonna take your passport everywhere?
No,
you're not.
No,
you're not. And then I did also hear. Now, don't take this as law because I have not looked this up. But a lot of places, rental car places in different states are saying, I don't give a good goddamn if you show up with a passport or not. If you don't have the star on your driver's license when you come to rent a car, you're not going to rent a car. So it's different little things that people aren't thinking about that, okay, you basically need a real ID to fly domestically and to go into like courthouses and stuff like that right now. But there's going to be so many things that's rolling out over time that's going to start saying you need a real ID for this. What if they start saying you need a real ID to show at the bank?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
just go ahead and get it done. That's another video. I'm not touching it.
Real ID.
I'm not touching it. I am not touching it. Trust me.
Let me see.
It's something about when there's a deadline for people to do stuff. It's almost like rebellion. I ain't doing it.
Yeah. Until you get slapped in your face with something like you said that you need it for. So Tola said on MSC you can't remove gratuities. I
heard that people in Canada can't, but US can. I don't know because I don't sell MSC. But when we were on board, this guy from Canada was trying to remove his gratuities, and they said, "You're Canadian, you can't."
I don't know.
Ew.
Cornelius said, "Y'all go eat." Yes.
So Rihanna, you said J.W. Marriott Brickell. He said inexpensive because I love that hotel too.
Yeah, that's a nice hotel. Yeah,
that one and that Intercontinental, those are mine.
And then Citizen M come after that. For me, I don't know about you.
I always say if you're going to go on Virgin Voyages, book your hotel at Citizen M because it's literally.
Did we got that on the port list for Miami?
No, I haven't added it yet.
Yeah, we're gonna add that.
It's literally Virgin on land.
Yeah.
It looks like Virgin.
Yeah, you will love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need to add that. All right, family.
We're out of here.
We are out of here straight from the VA.
The
dirty South.